Hey there, puzzle friends. Welcome back to my channel, Javi's Puzzle Odyssey. I'm Javi, and today I'm going to be reviewing puzzles by Bits and Pieces. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, give me a like. And for content like this, more puzzles review, I'm going to show you guys a lot of my puzzles. These next few videos will be me showing you guys what kind of puzzles I have. So far, I've showed you guys my Ravensburger collection, Villainess collection. I showed you guys my Pokemon collection, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my Bits and Pieces collection. And I only have a few Bits and Pieces puzzles because I know Bits and Pieces are random cut puzzles, and I'm not a big fan of random cut. However, I like to throw it in there every once in a while, here and there, just to throw in a little challenge. Most of the time, Bits and Pieces or any puzzle company that has a random cut, those puzzles can be a bit challenging at times. So it's more difficult to put the border together. And I kind of like to just get straight to it. But today I am going to be doing one of these puzzles. And this will be my first time doing a Bits and puzzle. So this will also be a first impression video. And the first puzzle I'm going to show you today is one that I purchased from their website, bitsandpieces.com. This one is a 500-piece set. And it's called Puzzle Festival by Debbie Wetzel. I'll give you guys a close-up. And I will actually be doing this puzzle for today's video. It's a fall puzzle, so it's fall time officially, so why not? This one, I would say it's a fall puzzle as well. The image is by Keith Brown, and it's a 1,000-piece set. And it's called Season of Change. I also purchased this puzzle online as well at bitsandpieces.com. And then I have two more. This one I bought at a thrift store in New Jersey. This image is a large format shape puzzle by Kathy Jacobson, and it is a Halloween puzzle, so I might just save this puzzle for Halloween time. But it's cute. It's a shaped puzzle. It's shaped like a witch, and it's used. I bought it at a thrift store. Kudos to whoever put this in a Ziploc bag. They did a great job with that. And then my final puzzle I actually got at a secondhand store, or it was gifted to me from a Facebook group. This one is called After the Flood, and it is also a 1,000-piece puzzle. And then also just want to mention that all their 1,000-piece puzzles so far measure at 20 inches by 27. The 500-piece measures at 18 by 24 inches. And here is the other puzzle. And this was actually a wooden puzzle. I will unbox this for you guys so that you guys can see what their wooden puzzle, can't even talk right, what their wooden puzzle looked like. So yeah, I'll get to the unboxing. All right, guys, I wanted to show you up close. I want to start off with the wooden puzzle. And how these boxes are taped up. Let me grab my little tool here so I can show you guys up close what the wooden puzzle looked like. I have not done any of these puzzles. As I mentioned earlier, this will be a first impression video. But here's the wooden pieces. And they look like they're standard cut, actually. Maybe their line of wooden puzzles is standard cut. That'll be fun, but I'll show you some of the pieces. Actually, it looks like the puzzle's one shape. 2 ins and 2 outs. Look at that. Image quality looks good. There's a little bit of shine. Nothing crazy. And they feel pretty sturdy. And they look pretty thick as well. And maybe I should grab my calipers so that we can see how thick the pieces are. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I went ahead and grabbed my calipers. You can kind of measure and see how thick the pieces are. They do seem to be a lot thicker than other puzzles I've done before. But let's see. And they're measuring at 2 millimeters. And here's a close-up of the thickness. They seem pretty sturdy. So there goes the pieces. I noticed on the back of the pieces they're lines, and it looks like you can kind of use that to help you put the pieces together, kind of like a guide. I'm not sure, but there goes the wood puzzle from Bits and Pieces, and this puzzle measures at 20.27. Let me say that again. It measures at 20 inches by 27 inches. And then we have the large format here, the Halloween puzzle by Kathy Jacobson. This one's a 300-piece puzzle. This is the one that I bought used at a thrift store in Jersey. And it did come in a Ziploc bag, so kudos to you, whoever brought this puzzle to the secondhand store and put the pieces in the Ziploc. So we'll go ahead, I'll bring some of the pieces out. And they're beautiful. Cute little whimsical pieces. I do like them. Again, the image looks nice. It's nice and bright. The detailing looks great. The pieces are thick. Let's see how thick these are. Oh, about the same size. 2 millimeters. Nice. And looks like this one might be a little damaged. There's a little bend on this one, but there goes some of the pieces. They have cute little pieces included. Like this is a bat. There's some bat pieces. Look like a cat. Yep, it's a kitty cat. So I will most likely do this puzzle during Halloween time, since it is a Halloween themed puzzle. And I want to at least show you guys what it looks like when it was used. And wanted to show you the box was a little beat up. I did tape up the box, and we'll get into that in our final thoughts. We'll talk about the packaging. And then I have this one that I will be doing for this video for sure, because it's, you know, it's a fall themed puzzle, and you have some of the pumpkins down here. It looks like they're at an annual pumpkin contest. Box. And this one's brand new, unopened. See what these pieces look like. It looks like the quality hasn't changed from this other puzzle. I don't know what year this one came out from the secondhand store. It's hard to tell. I don't see a year on it, but these pieces are pretty big. Look like they're large format as well. And usually smaller piece puzzle counts come in a larger format, which I do like because they're a little bit easier to handle. And the image looks beautiful, nice, crisp details on there. Puzzle quality feels really good. It's your standard brown cardboard. They feel pretty strong. So quality looks good. Put those back in there until it's time to complete. And then I'll show you guys what the 1,000-piece puzzle pieces look like. Looks like there's a little insert for this one. Nope, little bit of information again about the puzzle company. I love when puzzle companies send little inserts about their puzzles, or I send you like a mini catalog of what they have. Looks like they have puzzle boards there. But in this, we will look at some of the pieces here. Again, same quality as the smaller count puzzle. I know some puzzle companies, if they have a smaller count, the quality can be a little different than their larger piece count, but these feel the same. Looks like we have something stuck together here, which is no big deal. I can take it apart, no problem. I usually leave them together. I'm like, hey, that's one last piece I gotta look for later. But I'm gonna just show you guys up close. I really like the quality of this puzzle so far. And I might do this 1,000-piece video as well. This 1,000-piece puzzle, what am I saying? We'll put this away. And I will compare a piece size to a bigger one for scale. It looks like they're a lot bigger. Now there is some gloss, there's some shine. Don't know if you guys can see it, but honestly, it's not bad at all. Like, I have on my lamps and they're not really hitting it too bad, so shouldn't be a problem. All right, well, we'll go ahead and get started on this 500-piece Pumpkin Festival puzzle. I'm excited. And fall is one of my favorite seasons, so we're gonna be doing this one first. Alright guys, I wanted to show you the sorting that I did. It took me about 13 minutes. And here are the edge pieces. Now, these edge, because it's a random cut, these edge pieces can be tricky. They might not all be edge pieces. However, I like to do the edge first, so we'll attempt to put the edge together first as much as we can. I already found one section. And it can be tricky because it's a random cut. Sometimes we'll have a false edge. Looks like it's going to be an edge piece, but it's actually part of the inside of the puzzle. And a good way to tell is some of them like this. They look like this. It could be an edge, but it's not. This one clearly you can tell it's not an edge. And a good trick or tip I do to see is I kind of hold it against the table to see if it lines up. This one's more obvious that it's not an edge piece, but there are some in here that may look like edge pieces. They're not. We have a pile here of the sky, a pile of the beautiful foliage, a random pile. This pile was getting a little too big. This pile here is a little huge. I might have to do a little sorting here again because there's signage, building, people in this pile. I don't like sorting, but I sort as much as I can. I'll do a additional sort at some point if I feel like it's necessary. This is a smaller count puzzle. But here goes the pumpkin pile. Look how beautiful. There's a little pumpkin balloon there. It's so cute. I mean, this art is just beautiful. This image quality is beautiful. The print is beautiful. And it's very detailed. You can see all the little pumpkins. So here's the puzzle. All right, the plan is, and my plan never goes the way I plan it to, but what I plan to do is try to get some of this tree foliage done. Obviously, I feel like the pumpkins are gonna be really easy to do. So I'm probably gonna start there, and then we'll get through some of the signage and the building. I think this puzzle is gonna be really fun. Like I said, I'm not a crazy random cut person, but I feel like this is gonna be really fun. It's not too crazy, these piece shapes. I've done Springbok before, and I have a few puzzles from Springbok. I'll do a separate review for that, but their puzzle cut, random cut, is really random. Like, No, it's really random. And it can be a little annoying to put together. So if you're trying to do like a relaxing puzzle, I wouldn't recommend doing a random cut. That's just my personal preference. But let me know in the comments, do you guys like random cut or do you prefer more standard cut? Or a little mixture of both? I prefer standard cut, but I will throw in a random cut here and there. My biggest thing is doing the edges, and you can't really do that with a random cut, depending on the severity of the cut. But this puzzle is gonna be fun, I can already tell. And again, this one is a 500 piece. It measures 18 inches by 24. Here's the image one time. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. And so far, I'm enjoying the artwork, the quality. It's beautiful. And it's called the Pumpkin Festival. Alright guys, we're done with the sorting for now. I will attempt to put the edges together and then I'll just start plugging away. Quick little check-in, guys. I got most of the edges done. I'm still missing a few pieces. This section, I don't know what's going on over here, but I'm pretty sure there's some pieces left in here. I'm not too worried about it because I was able to get most of the edges done. But there we go. I am about 36 minutes in. Got some of the sky done, and just a little close up on the pieces and how they look. You can see that they're shaped random, and I'm actually enjoying it. It's not that bad. You know, it can be a little tricky at times, but you take your time and you want to look at the image and pay attention to the details on the puzzle pieces. There we go. Boom. And so far the quality is great. I actually like this quality image. I have no complaints about the image itself. There's some glare, but it's very, very, very minimal. It's not even affecting the way I look at the puzzle. But found another piece. Now, it doesn't have the satisfying snap that Buffalo or Ravensburger have. It's more like a soft push. When you push the piece in, it's very subtle. There's no snap. But the good thing is with the random cut, when you see these funny shapes, it should make it easier for you to actually find the piece that you're looking for. But then it can be tricky because a certain piece might look a certain way, and then when you put it in, it's not the actual piece. But I guess that's part of the challenge, right? We'll keep plugging away. Got one section down, so maybe I can like spread these pieces out a little better. so that I can see them. But it's coming along and I'm enjoying it. And that's all that matters. If you enjoy doing the puzzle, then why not? All right, guys, I'm back, and I am going to give you my final thoughts on the 500-piece puzzle Pumpkin Festival. I called it Puzzle Festival earlier. It's called Pumpkin Festival. The puzzle was amazing. I give it a 10 out of 10 when it comes to the image, the actual puzzle. I really enjoyed this image so much. It was beautiful. The colors were nice and vibrant. The detailing on the pieces were absolutely gorgeous. It was really easy to put together because of how detailed the image was on the pieces. And that's something that's very important when you're putting a puzzle together. Now, let's talk about the packaging. The packaging, I give it a 5 out of 10. I give it a 5 out of 10 because the packaging it's a nice packaging. The box is pretty nice looking. I'm someone who cares about packaging, especially if it's something that I'm collecting. And I would actually do this puzzle again. Now, the reason I scored it a 5 for the packaging is because the box is really flimsy. And for the amount that you're paying, I think I paid about 13 bucks. It was on sale, which is not bad, but I have other puzzles from cheaper brands with better packaging. And this box is very flimsy. This is a brand new puzzle and it looks like it's already about to fall apart. If you just look here, the edge is kind of lifting. I know at some point I'm probably gonna have to tape this box up if I'm gonna want to keep it. And to me, packaging is important, especially if you're saving a puzzle to do later or you're just adding it to your collection. I wanted to point out this used puzzle I got from the thrift store, the Halloween shaped one. It doesn't have a year, I don't think. Let me just take a quick look and see. Yeah, I don't see a year on the box. It doesn't appear to be a super old puzzle, but when I got this puzzle, the bottom of the box was pretty much crushed. It looked like it fell apart. What I did to preserve the box, just because obviously I want to store the puzzle. If you're going to store the puzzle, you might have to stack your puzzles on top of each other, and these boxes were made really cheap. I put painter's tape all around the edges here just to kind of fix the box a little bit. And I mean, it's fine now, but you shouldn't have to do that, especially from a brand like Bits and Pieces. They've been around for quite some time. Looking at their website, they've been around since 1983. So the artwork on the box is really nice. Doesn't appear to be a cheap puzzle, but the box feels really cheap. And again, this is the newer one, and this box is already kind of falling apart. I did notice in the 1,000-piece box there was a insert in the box, and I'm pretty sure this insert is to help keep the packaging from collapsing, which was a good idea. But I just feel like if you're going to have to put an insert in the box, why not make the packaging a little bit better? Another thing I want to point out about the brand Bits and Pieces, a lot of their artwork seems to be original artwork from artists like this one, Keith Brown. This artist here is Debbie Wetzel. I've seen a few David McLean puzzles on the website, and if you check out their website, you'll see that a lot of the images are kind of the same, like little houses, scenic puzzles. You don't find too many puzzles that are like cartoonish. I don't think they have any like licensed images from Disney or anything like that. But I do enjoy their artwork, and I did enjoy this puzzle a lot. I will do this puzzle again at some point. It was very fun. I probably would lend it out to a friend to do. Highly recommend their puzzle company, this puzzle company, because it seems to be a great company, at least quality wise, image artwork wise. It's not too shiny. It's not a matte puzzle, but the shine on the puzzle is not super shiny, if that makes any sense. So if you're looking to do a puzzle under lighting, like I do a lot of my puzzling during the nighttime, so I do have to use lamps because I also don't have a lot of windows in my house, and natural lighting is probably the best lighting when you're doing puzzles, especially if the puzzle isn't a matte puzzle like a Ravensburger or a Schmidt puzzle. But this wasn't bad at all, actually. The shine wasn't anything crazy. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell if you would like to receive notification of upcoming videos.